Salina Slănic is a salt mine located in the resort of Slănic, Prahova County, Muntenia, Romania. The salt massif is about 6 kilometers long, about 3 kilometers wide, and can be exploited for several thousand years. The salt occurs in the form of well-developed crystals, which form a compact grainy mass, in which the large crystals divide into the mass of small crystals. The contact surfaces between the crystals are irregular in shape, which greatly increases cohesion and adhesion. The beginnings of the salt mine date back to around 1686, when Mihail Cantacuzino realized that there was a salt deposit in the area, and thus, wanting to open a mine, he bought the Slănic estate. From the document recording the transaction, it emerges that before 1685 there were old furnaces, of small depths, 5 kilometers east of Tășani. Salt in Wallachia was extracted from 3 salt pans, Ocna Mare in Vâlcea, Teliga in Prahova, and Slănic in Săhăteni. In 1852, ruler Barbu Ștărbe, on the occasion of a meeting he had in Sibiu with Emperor Franz Joseph of Austria, asked him for an engineer specializing in mining operations, in order to modernize the salt mines in Muntenia. On the basis of a competition carried out in the same year between engineers from Austria-Hungary, engineer Karol Karocsny, head of the Okna Dej salt works, was recommended. After numerous geological studies and surveys, he brought the proposal to the Ministry of Finance to abandon the ogive chamber mining method and use the trapezoidal profile chamber method, first used at the Wieliczka salt mine in Poland. The location of the future mine was chosen on the western slope of Slănic, and it was opened in 1860 under the name Sistematica, with 2 extraction shafts, a single shaft, a shaft with staff stairs, and 2 main T-shaped chambers named St. Alexander and St. Carol, with a ceiling opening of 6 cubits, about 13 meters. 2 more rooms were to be opened from the project. The mine's activity was suspended in 1875 because the quality of the salt was inferior and there was a danger of collapse. The need to increase the degree of exploitation of the reserves was reflected in the exploitation by applying the system of rooms and square pillars with the exploitation of 11 floors. The mining flow was carried out in the following sequence: damage, perforation, loading of the holes with explosives, shooting of the cutting face, firing of the working face, loading of salt from the cuttings to the roller crusher, crushing of salt underground, and car transport on the mine's belt relay. Access to the salt mine is currently done by minibuses, after on August 9, 2014, the salt mine elevator that was supposed to lower the cabin to 204 meters fell from a height of 4 meters with 8 tourists in it. Among them, there were 2 injured. On April 1, 2018, a bus carrying 22 people, including 19 Israeli tourists, overturned underground. All 22 injured people were taken to hospital.